Hi traders, hope you're having a great start to the week. I'm on the dollar CAD, got my monthly, weekly, daily support and resistance levels all drawn in. They're in the description below. I'll just discuss the ones closest to price action. Now the dollar CAD declined back down last week, down the range, and yesterday just got a little bit short of weekly support at 133.01. So we've actually failed over the last 2 weeks at monthly resistance. Back down just ahead of weekly support at 133.01 and further support at 132.62. Bit of a hammer candle there yesterday. Are we finding support just ahead of weekly support? Now we could come down for another test of support this week, but are we going to see a move back up to test now daily resistance at 134.06, and can we move back above that level? Can that become support for a move back up the range this week? So can the dollar CAD find support this week at the 133.01 weekly support level? Okay, onto the dollar franc. Now in the previous week we closed above this monthly level of support or resistance at 89.26. It was support, but last week eventually we moved below 89.26. I have drawn in a range here where the market's really operating in. It is in a downtrend, but it's operating in a range here between 90.02 daily resistance and daily and weekly support, 88.71 down to 88.59. Last 3 trading days have all been positive, so we may well see some form of move back up to test now 89.26 monthly resistance at the moment. Is that going to hold for a move below weekly support this week? We have another very strong positive day. We may well see a move back above 89.26. So at the moment 89.26 is the key level to watch for the sellers. Can 89.26 still hold as resistance this week to move down, and can we move below weekly support at 88.71? Alright traders, moving on to dollar yen. Now we actually declined down just ahead of 137.90 weekly resistance last week. Dropped back below the long-term monthly level of support resistance. Should have been support, but we moved back below it, so now we're going to have to class it as resistance. And over the last 2 days, Friday into Monday, we've been testing 135.16. That's the monthly high from back in 2001 if my memory serves. Long-term level of monthly resistance. So is that once more now going to hold as resistance, or can we move back above? That's the key level to watch over the next few trading days. Yesterday we failed there 3 times intraday. So are we able to move above 135.16 this week, or is it simply now resistance for a move down? So at the moment it is proven to be resistance, so watch it intraday. If it fails once more intraday, expect to move down to weekly support, so that's at 133.62. Or do you see intraday that we get a break above and it becomes support for a move back up towards the 137.90 weekly resistance level? So trend is higher bottom, higher top, higher bottom on the day chart, but the key level to watch is 135.16. Does it now hold as resistance, or can it break above to once more become support for a move higher? Alright traders, moving on to euro pound. Heavy sell off last week, closing below 87.54 day support, and we're trying to break below the 87.22 down to 87.18 weekly monthly support area. Are we going to be able to continue down? Clearly move below. Does it become resistance for a further decline? The euro dollar is weaker at the moment than the pound dollar, so are we now moving below support? Of course support could hold, so we could simply hold at support and reverse back up the range. Alright, so the key area to watch is 87.22 to 87.18. Can that hold as support this week, or are we breaking lower? Alright traders, moving on to New Zealand yen. Now last week we actually rejected 85.20 weekly resistance, but getting into Monday's trading, we moved above two levels of weekly resistance and daily resistance. Are those levels now support? So as the week continues, does 85.40 daily support hold now for a move higher? If that can't hold as support, we could well simply move back below these levels and they all once more become resistance. So key level now is 85.40. Can that hold as support on a pullback for a move higher? Alright traders, moving on to New Zealand dollar. I had a very nice move up. I'm just drawing in a broad weekly range here, so we're getting up close to the top of the range. Can we move through and beyond? So we've got 63.65 to 63.79 daily weekly resistance up here. Can we come up, test and move through, or do we simply hold at resistance to move back down? If we move back below 63.14, we're clearly failing up at the top of the range. So first of all, can we test 63.65 to 63.79 and move through? If we can't, expect a failure for a move back down the range. Okay traders, that's my analysis for today. If you want to keep up to date with my analysis, simply subscribe to the channel. I look forward to seeing you next time. Now if you'd like to follow my Forex trading analysis throughout the week, why not subscribe to the ACY Securities live interactive trading feed Telegram channel. Simply contact Nathan Bray at acy.com to get access.
Are you looking to improve your trading? Join Duncan Cooper, Senior Market Strategist and Trading Mentor at ACY Securities as he shares his knowledge on the global Forex markets. The upcoming webinars for this week, 9th of May. During this webinar, Duncan will review 12 currency pairs, determine the key support and resistance trading levels for the week ahead, discuss his favorite risk to reward trading opportunity, and answer your trading questions. 10th of May, how to become a consistent trader. During this webinar, Duncan will teach the important topics of developing a trading plan, keeping a trading journal, and forward testing your trading strategy. He will discuss trading psychology and the steps that you need to take daily to keep at the top of your trading game. 11th of May, live Forex market review, identifying high probability trading levels. 7 p.m. Sydney time. Don't miss out.